Hello and welcome back. This video is being made on a two-part for my channel on YouTube, The Broken Doll, and for the Facebook channel that I also have. If anybody on my YouTube wants to come over and see, if you want interested in what I'm doing, it's the same thing. The channel is called Canadian Dolls and Those Who Collect Them. And so anyways, I have a couple more Canadian dolls I would like to show you. But before I get into them, I want to talk about where they come from. Back in the 1950s, I don't know what company it was. Oh no, it was EffanBee. EffanBee made a family doll. It's called the Family. And what it was the mom, the baby, and the little girl. I know there should have been a papa in there too, but this is what they came out with, the mother, the baby, and the little girl type of thing. Because the little girls, I guess, played with the girl dolls. So it was called the family dolls or whatever, and they were made by EffanBee. But Canada did the same thing and kind of copied. I don't know if they copied one another. I don't know the story, how it all came about. But anyways, D&C made pretty much the same thing, a family doll with the mother, a baby, and the little girl. Now, I don't have the baby, but I do have the mother, and I do have the little girl and her little dog. I got them from a thrift store back some time ago, and I paid probably about 20 bucks for them both. They were at a place called Value Village here in my city, and I gotta go get a pair of scissors to snip their tags, because I want you to see everything on them. Here we go. Usually I keep a pair right near me here, but anyways, I'm going to show them to you right now. Here's the mother. And she's complete. She has her hat, her coat, her dress, her nylons, her undies, and no brassiere. Okay, sometimes they came with a brassiere, surprisingly. But anyway, she has a nice lined coat. Well, partially lined, I should say. And she was $10. And she even has her shoes. No nylons, though. She's dirty. And then here's her little girl and her little dog. All right, and she was $6.99 at my Value Village, and they came complete like this, and there should be a little baby with it too. They were called the Family Dolls. Now, what I'm going to do with them today, we're going to do this in parts, so stay tuned, because it takes a while to soak the clothing and clean them up properly and everything, and that type of stuff. So we're going to do them slowly at a time here. I'm going to do, like, they're both going to get cleaned up, their bodies cleaned, and then we're going to slowly bring them back and dress them and everything. And I want to make sure we do everything properly by them and everything. So anyhow, everything needs a good soaking. So they've been through the mill, as you can see. So anyways, we're going to start undressing her, and she has pins, I think, maybe not. Oh no, it's just a hat that's sitting on top of her head. So there's her hat with a little bit of a hole in there. All right, so anyways, we're going to take off her coat. There we go. And you can see her dress is faded. Probably was a pink dress. Oh, we got to get this off of her. I forgot. So let's snip this off. And I'll show you that she's a D&C version of the EffanBee. The things that you can find at thrift stores. Okay, there's the coat. Very nice coat. Lined on one side and lined on the other. Very nice. Okay. And we have her shoes here that we're going to take off as well. There we go. There's her little shoes. Very cute. You know what? I'm surprised she has her shoes. I really am. And these are usually what goes, like, this is what disappears. It's the shoes. Miracle that she has her shoes. Oh, she's dirty, dirty, dirty. You can just see, I can see the dirt on her. I imagine you're seeing it too. She's been sitting up in my attic in a bin waiting to be done. And here's her dress. And maybe we'll put some nice little, we'll sew some snaps on her dress, or some little hooks or something on there, because that's what she needs. She's all pinned together. Let's get this all unpinned. Someone loved these dolls because they kept them in, in order to some degree here, with their clothes all still, ouch, their clothes still all attached to them and everything, all the original clothing. Okay, we'll put the pins there, and now we can see her. And we can see her markings on the back of her neck. So let's take off this dress. Oh, is she ever one dirty lady? She needs to be cleaned up. Oh my. Now I imagine this pink is going to come right out. You know, like we're not going to save that pink in her, but that's okay. We have the dress, and we're going to take off her undies if we're able to. Are they? Oh, they're done up by sewing. So we will take our little snippers here and let's see what we can do. So we can always sew underwear back on again. Not a big deal. Someone didn't want to have her redressed at all. No way, they're not going to have her redressed. There's more tying her up. Tying these undies onto her. So anyways. There we go. Ah, maybe I can get in here with this better. If I do this. There we go. Maybe get this waist opened up a little bit. Wow, is she ever sewing together? Oh, there we go. Now we got her. Okay. Now we can take her. We can get these off of her. And we can put these right back on her again. Maybe we can put a dome on that or something. Maybe put something on there so we can just snap that together, you know, so that it's a little bit tighter on her instead of sewing it up. And that way we can take them off if ever need to be again. We have to take them off. We can just put snaps, which makes it easier. Oh, is she ever dirty? Look at her neck. Now, she is D&C. I don't know if you can see that on her. I'm going to go slanting it one way to the other, and it's also on the back of her neck, which you're not going to see. I think you're going to have better luck on her back than you are on her head, back of the head, because it's fainter, but it is there. Okay, D&C. And so that's the mom. We got the mom stripped down. Now let's do get the little girl done here. Looks like somebody really loved these dolls. And I paid $6.99 for the little girl. Okay. I think they were worth the money for their age and everything. And let's take off her shoes as well. We're going to wash those, clean those all up as well. Oh, there we go. One shoe off. And again, I'm going to say this. I'm surprised that these shoes made it. Now, this one's kind of broke. But that's okay. Maybe we can do something. I don't know. We can put something in there. I'm not sure what we can do. But, hey, I want to keep the shoes with her, so that's good. Okay, so they have their shoes. And we're going to take off this coat here. Now, it looks like it's come apart a little bit. I might have to do some little hand sewing there. So, and it's nice to make a list in your head of things that need to be done to these dolls as you're cleaning them. Oh, okay. How do we get this little dog off of her? Can we get this off of her? I want to make sure you're seeing all this. It's so easy to get off camera. I would love to have had this as a little girl to play with, but this was something I never even knew existed until I found it. I knew EffanBee had one. I've seen it before online up for sale, and she goes for about maybe $100 and something depending on how well she's put together and whatnot. And there we go. We got the dog off of her, but there's her little dog. So he's just like a little pipe cleaner dog. I don't know if he ever had eyes or anything, but there he is. He looks like he had a pink little ribbon, and it's faded over time too. Okay, so we're going to get her dress off of her as well. And is she pinned up? Oh, she's pinned just as well. So we got some work here ahead of us, some sewing work to do. And her underwear is also sewing up on her, it looks like. Okay. Got these pins off of her. We'll get the little dress off of her too. Oh, she's dirty as well. I don't know, maybe where they were kept, where it wasn't in the nicest place. So let's get these. And there we go. Oh, wow. All right, so now what we're going to... Oh, she just had little elastic undies. Okay, that's great. Glad to see that. And makes it easier to take off and put back on her. All right, so we have that to clean. And we're going to clean these little gals up, okay? So I'm going to take you over to where I'm going to clean these dolls' clothes up. And stay tuned. let's see where we're at right now. Okay, I'm going to come back and we're going to have part 2. Thanks for joining me.